So this is a pretty simple unit, and I'll just kind of give you an overview of the unit, and then I'll show you how it works with my iPad in the case, which is kind of cool. You can actually run it in the case. This is the clamp side of things, and this clamp, it's not a spring clamp, it's actually a screw down clamp, so you get a lot more security as you tighten it down, and when it's tightened down, it is tightened down. And then the arm is flexible. It's really pretty solid. This is the holder for the tablet. You could actually put a phone in here this direction, and but I'm using it for a tablet. And then this is the connection on the ball joint. So I will just show you how to hook up your pad to this guy and give you a sense of what it looks like in action. You just lock it on there, and I gotta unscrew it a little bit more to fit on this table, and then you just crank it down, and that is your clamp on the table. And I like that. It's just so much more solid than a spring clamp, because that thing's just not going anywhere. And then next thing to do is just to put your tablet in there, if you're running a tablet, and you can see that I am, and you just kind of pull the jaws apart, and it clamps on there. And here you can see it set up. I've got the tablet where I want it, out in front of me, and this is definitely a little bit bouncy. You know, I was expecting it would be a little bit more solid, but it's kind of bouncy, so you got to kind of, you know, play with it to get it right where you want it. Let's say I want it over here, and then deal with the fact that it just bounces a little bit. And here you can see the ball joint's kind of sagging, so I need to tighten on my ball joint, but it actually won't tighten anymore. So this thing has some problems. Oh, you can see the ball joint now is just really sagging. So right there it holds pretty well. It holds pretty well. I think it just can't quite handle the weight of this case on here. Let me try it without the case. Alright, so this is just the iPad Air on here. It's definitely a lot lighter. And yeah, it does seem to behave a little bit better. And that's pretty good. It's not too bad. Definitely on the downside is the fact that you can't put it together with the case, and just the fact that it sort of bounces a little bit. You can see fully extended out here. Trying to get it in place. It works pretty well. It's not too bad. I think overall the trick with this stand is that you just need to get things exactly where you want them, and once you do and it's in place, it's pretty good. So overall I'd say it's not too bad. 4-star stand, just not quite perfect.